Welcome back to Peak Physique, where we break down the truth behind real fat loss, without the gimmicks, without the magic pills, and without the lies the fitness industry keeps selling you. Today's video is one of the most important ones we've ever made, because whether you're trying to lose 5 pounds, 20 pounds, or completely transform your body, you might be making major mistakes that silently sabotage your fat loss every single day. And here's the crazy part. Most people don't even realize they're doing these things. These mistakes are so common, so normalized, and so psychologically sneaky that you can swear you're doing everything right, but still stay stuck, frustrated, tired, and wondering why the scale won't budge. If even one of these feels familiar, then the mistakes you're about to discover are exactly what's keeping your body from burning fat, keeping your metabolism slow, and keeping you stuck in a cycle that feels impossible to escape. Let's begin with the first hidden reason you're struggling. The first mistake: eating less but not eating right. One of the most damaging mistakes people make is assuming that eating less equals losing more. But the human body doesn't work like a calculator. It works like a survival machine. And when you cut too many calories, your body goes into a defense mode. Instead of burning fat, it slows your metabolism down to conserve energy. And here's the sneaky part. Most people don't even realize they've entered this starvation response. You may think you're being disciplined by skipping meals or eating tiny portions, but what's actually happening is your body is sending signals that trigger cravings, slow digestion, and reduce fat-burning hormones like leptin and thyroid hormones. Even worse, when you don't eat enough nutrients, your body starts breaking down muscle, the very thing you need to burn fat 24/7. The truth is, fat loss is not about eating less. It's about eating better. Your body needs quality fuel. It needs protein, fiber, healthy fats, and whole foods that keep your metabolism active. Starving yourself might work for a few days, but eventually your body fights back. And when it fights back, guess what? You gain more fat than what you lost. That's why every sustainable fat loss success story begins not with restriction, but with proper nourishment. The second mistake: doing too much cardio. Now, the moment people decide to lose weight, they run to treadmills, stair climbers, and ellipticals. And there's nothing wrong with cardio. It's great for your heart, your endurance, and your mood. But here's the truth that causes shock every time we reveal it. Too much cardio can actually make you store more fat. Yes, you heard that right. When cardio is done excessively or incorrectly, your body increases cortisol, the stress hormone. And high cortisol tells your body to store fat, especially belly fat, because it thinks you're under physical stress. That's why some people spend months running, cycling, sweating buckets, and their body barely changes. Fat loss is not linear. Some weeks you'll drop 2 pounds. Some weeks you'll drop nothing. Some weeks you'll retain water, feel bloated, and think you're failing. But here's the truth: you only fail when you stop. The people who succeed aren't the ones who are perfect. They're the ones who don't quit when progress slows down. This mistake is dangerous because it creates a cycle of starting, stopping, restarting, and giving up again. And each time you quit, it becomes mentally harder to start again. Progress happens slowly, and then suddenly. But only for people who stay consistent long enough to reach the suddenly part. Your body needs a different type of training to burn fat effectively, training that builds muscle, boosts your metabolism, and keeps burning calories long after your workout is over. That training is strength training. Lifting weights, resistance bands, bodyweight exercises, these are the real fat-burning machines. Muscle is metabolically active tissue. The more of it you build, the more fat you burn automatically, even while watching TV or sleeping. So the mistake is not doing cardio. The mistake is depending on cardio alone. If you only run, you're burning calories temporarily. If you lift, you're burning fat permanently. The third mistake: not sleeping enough. This one is huge. Sleep is the most underrated fat loss tool in the world. People are obsessed with foods, diets, and workouts, but ignore the one thing that controls every single fat-burning hormone in your body. When you don't sleep enough, your body increases hunger hormones like ghrelin and decreases fullness hormones like leptin. So even if you're eating healthy, your brain will constantly push you to eat more. Not sleeping enough raises cortisol, which we mentioned earlier, and that makes your body store fat, especially around the stomach. Even your insulin sensitivity drops, meaning your body becomes worse at processing sugar. This leads to more fat storage, more cravings, and more fatigue. The truth is, fat loss doesn't only happen in the gym. It happens in your sleep. Your muscles repair, your hormones reset, your metabolism stabilizes. You can follow the perfect diet, the perfect workout plan, but if your sleep is broken, your fat loss will be broken too. The fourth mistake, drinking calories without realizing it. This one traps millions of people. You drink something and think, it's just one drink, it can't be that bad. But here's the truth. Most people unknowingly consume hundreds, sometimes even thousands, of empty calories every week through beverages. Sodas, sweetened teas, juice packs, flavored coffee, fancy lattes, energy drinks, healthy smoothies loaded with sugar, they all spike your insulin, push your body into fat storing mode, and cause rapid hunger later. And the most dangerous part? Liquid calories do not make you feel full. Your stomach doesn't register them the way it does with solid food. So you end up eating your normal meals plus all those extra calories. Even fruit juices, which seem healthy, are basically sugar water without fiber. The small changes you make here can create massive results. Replacing sugary drinks with water, black coffee, lemon water, or herbal teas alone can help you lose several pounds a month without changing anything else. The fifth mistake, expecting results too fast and quitting too soon. One of the most common reasons people fail is not the diet, not the workout, but their mindset. They expect fast results. They expect the scale to move immediately. They expect visible changes in a week. But the human body is not designed to transform overnight. Fat loss is a slow, strategic process. Your body needs time to adjust. It needs time to heal. It needs time to trust that you're giving it proper nutrition and consistent effort. The sixth mistake, underestimating stress. We live in a world where stress is normal, constant, and often ignored. But what most people don't realize is that stress can completely destroy your fat loss progress. Stress increases cortisol, the fat storage hormone. When cortisol is high, your body stores fat, especially around the belly. Your appetite increases. Your cravings intensify. Your energy drops. Your sleep becomes disturbed. Your motivation disappears. And your metabolism slows down. Think about it. When you're stressed, you crave comfort foods, salty snacks, sugary treats, fried foods. That's not a coincidence. That's your body demanding quick energy. Stress also impacts digestion. It causes bloating, constipation, and slower nutrient absorption. So even the healthy foods you eat aren't being used efficiently. Managing stress isn't about eliminating all problems from your life. It's about teaching your body to relax. Breathing techniques, stretching, journaling, meditation, going on walks, deep sleep. These are not optional extras, they are fat loss tools. Because your body needs calmness to burn fat efficiently. The seventh mistake, thinking you can out-exercise a bad diet. This is the biggest myth of all. Some people believe that if they work out hard enough, they can eat whatever they want. But that's simply not how fat loss works. Exercise can burn calories, but food controls your hormones. And fat loss is a hormonal process. You cannot out-exercise a high-sugar diet, a high-calorie diet, a processed food diet, a fast food lifestyle, a cheat meal every day habit. Even an hour of intense exercise cannot undo 15 minutes of overeating. The truth is, your diet is 80% of the results. Exercise is the other 20%. When your diet aligns with your goals, fat loss becomes mathematical, predictable, smooth. But when your diet works against your goals, no amount of gym time can fix it. You don't need a perfect diet. You just need a consistent one. Something sustainable. Something enjoyable. Something realistic. The moment you understand that consistency beats intensity, everything begins to change. The transformation. What happens when you stop these mistakes? Imagine waking up with more energy. Imagine feeling lighter, stronger, healthier, more confident. Imagine watching your stomach shrink, your face slim down, your clothes fit better. Imagine stepping on the scale and seeing real progress for the first time in years. This happens when you stop these mistakes. When you feed your body the right foods, when you sleep better, when you train smarter, when you reduce liquid calories, when you stay patient, when you manage stress, when you choose diet quality over diet quantity, your body finally responds. Your hormones rebalance. Your metabolism increases. Your cravings reduce. Your fat cells shrink. Your energy explodes. You start burning fat the way your body was designed to. These 7 mistakes might be keeping you fat today, but you have the power to change everything starting right now. You don't need a new diet. You don't need a fancy supplement. You don't need a complicated routine. You just need the right habits. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to Peak Physique for more life-changing videos. And comment below. Which mistake have you been making without realizing it? Your fat loss journey is not over, it's just beginning. The